A fascinating new exhibition shines a spotlight on one of our island's most incredible and often misunderstood creatures, bats. A new exhibition opened at the Natural History Museum of Jamaica on Wednesday. The exhibition, titled Guardians of the Night, celebrates the vital ecological roles bats play, from pollinating flowers to controlling insects. It also highlights the remarkable work of the National Environment and Planning Agency and sBatConservation International. Marlon Samuels has more in this report.
The National Environment and Planning Agency, NEPA, in collaboration with the Natural History Museum of Jamaica at the Institute of Jamaica and sBatConservation International, BCI, have been working tirelessly to keep the spotlight on one of Jamaica's most vital, yet overlooked allies, bats.
You know a lot of Jamaicans are afraid of bats, right? And when you talk about bats, they use the term rat bats. And then they start to think about vampires and all sorts of other things. So this exhibition is very important that Jamaicans understand. So listen, bats are actually very friendly and beautiful creatures. And if you really look on it, they are very important in pollination, dispersing seeds, our whole entire biodiversity efforts, including insects that actually affect us. They actually eat these insects, and it actually protects us and protect our environment.
The exhibition, titled Guardians of the Night, showcased over 20 Jamaican bat species, including 5 found nowhere else in the world.
Jamaica has 21 different species of bats that eat insects, eat fruits, pollinate flowers. They do an incredible job at insect pest reduction, seed dispersal, pollination. It's almost impossible to calculate the full value of these species.
I think bats are fascinating. They're difficult to see at night in nature, but this exhibit has allowed me to see bats up close and personal. Their soft ears and their cute faces. I never knew just how beautiful they were until I had an opportunity to see them up close, and it's marvelous.
The exhibition truly changed the way visitors see bats, turning curiosity into wonder, giving them a whole new perspective.
What have I learned about the exhibition? That bats actually contribute a lot to our society, to our economy, right? And I think that's great to learn that they are a very big part of our ecosystem. So it's actually new for me, so I have relieved just a little bit of my fear.
I've learned that bats not only serve as insecticide, basically natural insecticides for the plants and for the environment, but only that they actually help with the ecosystem by creating more trees and helping reforestation. I also wanted to shoot a nice concept of mine to debunk a common misconception, a stigma about bats, that they're blind. That's not true. Bats actually can see very well, better than people sometimes. It's just that the fruit bat, Jamaican fruit bat, they like to use echolocation more than their eyes after they consume a lot of food, which is fruits mostly. That makes them a bit drunken. So we're not the only ones that can get drunk. Bats can as well.
I've always had an admiration for bats. I've actually seen them come out of a cave and escape them. But coming here, I've learned so much more about what they do and how they really help boost our environment. And it's so great to see the hard work that has been put into protecting them and keeping them from going through extinction.
I actually learned that bats pollinate, which means they produce important food for plants, and they actually produce seeds also. So that was a very good takeaway from this exhibition.
I think they're really cool. It's just so spectacular to see all the connections to everything, and they're just like so relevant in everybody's lives everywhere.
The incredible conservation efforts being undertaken not only protect these nocturnal guardians, they also benefit our entire ecosystem.
I believe these creatures are truly the guardians of the night. There's so much that they do that persons don't know about. They are key pollinators, seed dispersers, so bats are truly important, and they really do help to hold the ecosystem together.
The exhibit, mounted at the National Museum of Jamaica in downtown Kingston, places years of scientific conservation in the public eye, with interactive displays designed to dispel myths and deepen understanding of these essential animals.
So bats are very misunderstood, and having such an exhibition as this will enable persons to have a better understanding of bats and the importance and their role in the ecology and maintaining a balanced ecosystem in Jamaica.
This exhibition is timely in that there's a lot of myth out there about bats in Jamaica. Well, people call them rat bats, first of all, and bats have nothing to do with rats. So that's one of the myths. That's the first myth that we're going to dispel. And in addition to that, I think with Bat Conservation International and NEPA doing all of these conservation activities, I think it is important for Jamaicans to understand the value that these animals play in our ecosystem. And I just think it's timely. It has been a long time that people, over generations, people have thought of bats as being evil, associated with evil, with darkness, and so on. And even caves. People will go into the caves and remove the guano for whatever reason. So there's a need for awareness within our population, as well as for conservation.
The exhibition, designed to engage and inform the public, will also boost ecotourism and preserve Jamaica's reputation as a global leader in biodiversity preservation. For the news on PBCJ, I am Marlon Samuels.